What's up, everyone? It's Gabby Trades here, and welcome back to the channel. Well, this is our live trading stream. We're going to be spending a lot more time live streaming. We're going to make the streams longer so everyone can get a chance to join. Well, what's been going on? Crypto's being bullish. Some stocks are selling off. Equities are acting weird. But is it actually weird? I think there is actually a lot of logic behind this, but let's say hi in the chat box. Let's see who's here. We have Captain JJ, Sundown, and Stanimir. You guys, make sure to share the stream. Let's get everyone on the stream. Before we start, we're going to kick it straight in. We have C. Kaishen. Hello. Haven't seen you in a while, mate. How are you? Just give some time for everyone to join. Should we do another Discord? Okay, I think we're good. I think everyone from Discord kind of knows that we're live. Konstantin Konos, what's up, bro? Tabra, okay, all right. Dan the Legend, what's up, man? All right, cool. So the gang is kind of here. Probably my numbers are not updating. Sorry about that. Hold on. This is the new one. There we go. All right, cool. So what are we looking at? Finviz. So, okay, we're going to start with, of course, having a look at the equities, and then we're going to move to everything. Just a second ago, Russell was kind of up, but it's just dumping as well. So basically, Dow Jones down 301 points, NASDAQ 371, S&P 574, and Russell is pretty much almost flat today. Advanced versus decline 52 44.2 currently, right? That's not the end of the day. Usually when we do the pre-market updates, I don't know, are you guys watching the pre-market updates? Yes, everyone hit the like button. Ross McFlair is also here. Trevor, I'm having a great day. Actually, it's been good today. It's been absolutely awesome. Very happy to have you here with me guys today. So yeah, let's focus. All right, cool. So the equities are doing pretty bad, right? Stocks, some of the stocks are falling. We have other stocks that are going up. That's energy. Energy is absolutely exploding. Now, you need to think about the difference between crypto and you need to think about the difference between crypto and stocks, just equities in general, right? So stocks, for example, someone asked me a question today on Discord and they were like, Gabby, are you checking the earnings before you're trading stocks and stuff like that? Yes, we're always doing that. We even do it on live streams all together. Point is, stocks are trading at valuation risks, right? So what's important for stocks is what is the valuation risk for the stock? Like, is there any earnings uncertainty that are coming? Is anything political going on? Are we having any political headlines? So when you come and see crypto doing kind of well, you know, which we're going to talk about this in a second. But when you're looking at crypto kind of doing well, and then you're having the equities divergence like that, it's usually telling you that something is happening. Probably very, very soon, something's going to happen, right? Divergence with equities is not something that we see that often, right? It's not something that we see that often. First of all, let's focus on PPI as well. Came in today, just like we said yesterday, right? A lot of people are going to tell you, hey, CPI came, PPI is going to come, and we don't know what's going to happen. But, you know, I've seen these markets enough times to tell you guys that when CPI comes, PPI usually follows, right? How are you guys doing? Come say hi in the chat box. If there is anyone new here, I want you guys, it's mandatory to come and say hi in the chat box, because I absolutely remember each one of you. And I'm so glad to see you again. Okay, Stanimir is like spamming links for the trading course. You guys know what to do. You need to get the trading course, right? If you're on Discord, you have 20% off. Just go and get it, because Stanimir just won't stop spamming the links. Anyway, PPI. So PPI, look at that. Forecast 0.2, we're coming at 0. So what's PPI, first of all, right? For anyone that has no idea, probably all of you, it's producer price index, right? It's going to measure the inflation at a producer level, at a wholesale level. That's what you're thinking about. So you're thinking of what are the costs for companies before price hits consumer. That's what we're measuring. So when you're seeing it at 0, the first thing that you're going to think is that inflation level at a producer level, it's easing, right? It's easing. Now, that is, of course, going to be bullish, especially after you get the CPI also that came in already kind of tame, right? It was kind of tame. Then you're looking at the next report that you got, and that's like, what is that? We have core retail sales 0.5 versus 0.4. Month over month 0.6, 0.5. So expected. So basically, this is how much consumers are actually spending. How much money are they spending? Hello, Asia. Hi, Veronica. How's everyone doing? Dirty boy. So consumers are spending, right? So that's good. It means that we're having strong demand in the consumers. We have some easing inflation. Basically, it's all good, right? But you also have to think from the perspective that when you have that super strong spending, there is no reason for the Fed to come and delay there is no reason for him to rate cut at the moment. Basically, he can continue to delay rate cuts, which is why the equities are most probably dumping, because they prefer that kind of news. Anyways, you guys, hit the like. Yes, everyone. Zone Mark, hello. You've changed your username, but I know that's you, Mark. I know that's you. Let's move on to the charts. All right, we're getting a bit of a pullback here. I mean, we're already in afternoon session, aren't we? Yeah, we just about kicked afternoon session. So this is why we're using the indicators that we're using, you guys. Soon as New York afternoon kicks in, you gotta be in profit, right? You're not looking to enter trades in New York afternoon session. Zebu, hi legend. All right, I want all of you guys, please, today we need to get all of the likes to start with, so everyone needs to like. And second of all, if you can share the stream so we can get more people, that'll be absolutely fab. All right, cool. So today's trade, well, this is not a secret. If you're on Discord, you should be aware of the trade that I'm taking today. There is no magic, absolutely nothing. Yesterday's long was down here. Today's long was literally, I think this was kind of the update for Discord. So once we've broken through that level, what are we looking out for now? 100K Bitcoin, right? Because it only makes sense. Once we've broken through all of the levels that mattered for us and we were potentially looking to short, we're broken. Okay, the levels were broken. And I shared with the students at the RTM chat on Discord, which is the range model theory. Make sure to get the course, you guys. Probably I should start sending you emails. Should I start spamming you with emails? But anyways, I described exactly why I entered. I do it on Discord anyway for everyone, but the RTM, I explained specifically why I took a break even at 93K short, what showed me exactly to close that short, and how I managed to get out. So these things are very important. Unless that orange fella decides to mess with things, yeah, that's always on the table. I mean, today we were supposed to get some sort of anything from the Supreme Court. They were throwing opinions, but they were talking about different stuff, right? Because I was following it live with them, so then I can see if they're gonna say anything about Trump, but they didn't say anything. So they were talking about other things and then, throwing everything else on the table but that. So they're delaying it. For whatever reason, like, I don't know, but we'll see. Like, maybe next Friday. I don't know when the next opinion hearing is going to take place. Assuming next Friday, I don't know, but we're gonna have it covered regardless. For now, with him, it's just like kind of the energy stuff that it's going. If we look at groups. If we look at groups, you can see energy is absolutely outperforming. Tech is down on the day. No wonder. Financials are struggling as well. Consumer defensive utilities, healthcare is to the upside today, which is quite awesome. So yeah, let's talk about Bitcoin real quick. So finally, we've broken through this. So from here on, I'm honestly expecting 100K. There is nothing else that is currently going to make sense for me. Even if we start pulling back, I should make sure that I did close some profits on that trade, so that's fine. I have a runner. It should run to 100K. There is also a potentiality for this trade to run even around 100 and 101.7, 101.8 approximately. Okay, and once we hit that level, I think it's definitely going to be some sort of like a short level for me. So we're gonna be looking for that, massively. Otherwise, what I wanted to show you, the other Bitcoin chart, I think, on a weekly here. So again, RTM model at play. Over here, obviously that's not the only thing that I teach in my course. You guys scan the link, go check all the reviews, get on the course. It's gonna change your trading career forever. You begged me to do it. I was never planning to give out any courses whatsoever because I didn't care. Like when I said I'm gonna do a course, it took me like so long because I just simply didn't want to do it. Anyways, I did it, so you guys better go get it. Anyways, so range model theory, just part of the things that we trade. As you can see, 0.236 higher time frame analysis, right? It's always going to remain a buy zone. It's always going to remain a buy zone. Now, naked chart. When you look at the naked chart and you think about why 93K was a very important level for us, well, you literally have to be blind not to see it. You literally have to be blind not to... So this level was kind of support over here, beginning of last year. Then we broke down, and then we finally broke down, made new all-time high on Bitcoin. So yeah, that level is freaking important, and we broke it. So historically, now we need to be trading 200K. What is 100K? It is 0.5 in what leg though? What is the leg? What is this current leg? I need to start going slower because Marv told me that I'm going too fast. You probably don't understand, but it's really easy stuff. Like it's not that hard. Yes, hit the like button, everyone. So, this is a bullish leg, right? This is a bullish leg. So when you're trading in a bullish leg, if you have a retrace 0.5, that's great. Then you're looking to exit +1. Now, in this case, right? In this case, how deep did we retrace? We retraced down to 0.236, which is what? Everyone in the chat box, you guys know that. Hi, Fanny. Silver Moonshot is also here. Hello. It's always a buy zone, right? It's always a buy zone. So what do we do, right? And this model can be used on gold, silver. I use it on forex, everything you can imagine, right? In combination with the trading indicators, you have them for 30 days free. Here is the thing. I'm simply unbeatable, right? And it's not only that I use. It's not only that. All the true months open, all the true days open, all the sessions, timings, and everything is something that nobody in this industry uses the way I use. So it's very specific to the way I trade, you guys. That's why you just gotta do it. Sorry, this Gatorade is quite addictive. And since I'm gonna go like slower, I'm not gonna go too fast because we're gonna have longer streams and I just want to hang out with you guys. Ken Rocher got the indicators, trying them out today. I know, I saw, mate. I saw that you got them, and I think they're gonna help you a lot. I also saw that you were keen on Bitunix, which is pretty cool. This money are coming out of my pocket, you guys, that I'm giving out for you, right? This is not the exchange doing some stuff. These are literally money coming from me in your pocket. So make sure to join the Bitunix giveaway that I'm doing for you guys. Link is in the description box. Okay, make sure to do it. And this is Bluffin. You can also get access with Bluffin to Discord. All the stuff are there. Anyways, yeah, so basically what happens is when you get a deeper retrace like that, it's always a buy zone, right? 0.236 buy zone. 0.5, what is 0.5? Right? First take profit. 0.5 needs to be first check. Can you trade gold or NAS on there? Of course I can. So yeah, 0.5 first take profit. Okay, so what is it at the moment? $100,000, 366. I'm trying to open a Zen box at the moment and I can't do it. I'm just gonna do it. Get a pillow. Stuff it in there. First sell zone. All right, first sell zone. 0.5. Now, if we go on a daily and you put your liquidity indicators on, right? This is Gabby Trades liquidity. You can see all of the SR flip zones on a daily. They're very important. So you can see that the 0.5 matches with the daily SR flip zone. I usually on the busy chart, chats, I mark it like that, right? I mark it like that and I say DS, SR flip, like I just do DS, whatever. And that's your level, okay? So what happens if we break that level, right? But how do we need to break that level in order for me to be convinced that I'm gonna go ahead and chase the next level? Where that essentially needs to mean that we break that level, we retest it, you know, on a higher time frame. That would mean daily, right? We retest it, and then now I might be even convinced that 0.786 might be broken, you know? But am I going to hedge at 0.786 short? Absolutely. 1000%. But we don't know if we're going to get there. The reason we don't know we're going to get there is because we're all waiting for a bear market. Is that correct? So the probability of us coming to 100K and rejecting is huge. And if that happens, the next stop is going to be sub 74.3K Bitcoin. Does that make sense? Can we trade up to 107K, the next daily SR flip zone, before we dump? Can we do that, Gabby? Yeah, we can, right? That's why you're trading level by level, you know? And that's why you have the RTM model theory, my trading strategy, that you know when to take the entries and when to sit out, you know, and never chase price. I never chase price. Did I give the long yesterday for my Discord community? I did. Did I manage to get in? No, I missed it. Did it hurt? A little bit. Like I was a little annoyed, but it's fine. I'm not gonna go chase price. There was a trade today. I made a bank. I'm fine. I made money. Like you know, it's good. Did I lose? I didn't. So it's good. Did I manage to protect the shorts at 93K and exit? I did. All right. The RTM, we teach delta profiles at the RTM, you guys. And this is the candle, right? This was the, you know, on a delta profile. Yeah, this candle was just too strong. It had a lot of volume, a lot of buying pressure. You know, sellers were pushing price. The delta was negative. The candle was bullish. What does that mean? RTM people, let me know in the chat box. I know Stanimir has taken the course. Ken Rosher's taken the course. What does that mean? It means buying absorption. So when that happens, you're looking to exit. Anyways. But obviously you need to look at the delta for that. Yes, a silver moon. I also think 100K next. So looking forward to that. You know, I really hope that it all goes well and nothing screws the rest of this trade playing out to the T. You know, looking at MicroStrategy, like show me, please show me another streamer, another trader, all of them with like 100, 200,000 subscribers. They don't know S-H-I-T. You know what I mean? They don't know anything. Maybe some do, maybe one or two or three. Who gave you the MicroStrategy entry like that to the T? Who gave you the long today? People were stressed. No, we're too late, you know? So it's just, I want you guys to be careful who you're following, who you're watching, who you're listening, because all of these people that are blabbing to you about whatever happened with crypto and stuff like that, all they're doing is reading scripts that they hired someone to write for them from ChatGPT, you know? So they Google, hey, what's the latest news on crypto today or in the last 2 days? And then the guy is like typing everything all day and then sends the script to that influencer, and then he just reads it, and then he sends it to the editor and he adds some fancy images, and that's what you're watching. And then these same people are telling you, come, I'll teach you how to trade, bro. Shut the front door. Like, get out of here. You know, just go, please. I don't want to hear it. All right. Little rant. Little rant. Veronica, were you already registered with Bitunix or not? Philip on a rant again. Philip said, I'm here for TA, Gabby. Shut up. It's fine. I'm going to. Let me just ask Veronica. Currently not eligible to participate. That's BS. You are eligible. So you're going to come on Discord and you're going to send me your UID. You know what to do, right? You need to open a ticket. I'm stating facts big time. I'm only spitting facts here. So, you know, these gurus don't know anything. All right. They hire people who do ChatGPT research all day and they get paid like, I don't know, 1K or something, or $500 because they're in Nigeria or something. I don't know. I don't care, actually. You know. Yes, sweetheart. Thank you. Veronica is so sweet. Such a sweetheart. Bitcoin. All right. So are we clear on the TA here? For Bitcoin, 100K, 0.5, major inflection zone. We might reject from here. But before that, let's reach it first. Okay, let's reach it. Ethereum. Great, almost there. This is the liquidity on ETH, right? Up here, sitting at 3,447. Daily SR flip zone is just above that. So, you know, I'm willing to believe that we're going to grab that liquidity and probably touch the daily SR flip zone. Or, you know, if you want to be too safe, because I'm long ETH from down here, I'm up like 400 and God knows how many percentages now. I didn't even check. But, you know, definitely take profit area, right? Trim a little bit, but you have a liquidity above here, you know, on the 4-hour time frame, up here, just sitting here at 3,659. Level by level. That's what we do, level by level. This is the only streams that you guys need. Clarity. If you want to trade, if you want to watch BS, go for it. Yes, everyone, hit the like button. Thank you for reminding me, Stanimir. All right, so that's it. ETH, this is the target. This is the next target. Daily SR flip zone. Make a screenshot. I post these charts on Discord. If you haven't joined Discord, please join because it's for free. Most of the stuff I'm like, pretty much all of the stuff I'm doing for you guys are free. The only thing I had to price in was the indicators because Lux Algo developed them for me. Okay. Solana, let's check on Sol. 144.58, level that we've been waiting to break since freaking, I don't know since when. Long time. We've been trying to break major inflection zone. You can see it here. Look at that. Right? Very important. 144. We're just literally today with the daily candle potentially going to start trading above that. If that happens, 156, right? 155, 156, 162. Even the strongest SR flip zone is at 162. So we have space to go. I mean, I'm pretty excited for what's happening, to be honest, right now, because hi Tommy, it's been pretty dead with crypto, like so dead, so dead. What else? So we saw that ETH BTC, is there a reason? ETH BTC also has a target up here, right? Another zone. This, we've been bouncing in between these two zones, so 0.03715 and 0.03187. This is what we've been doing for a very long time, since October, pretty much. So ETH should pick up. ETH's next. Week's wife, hello, what's up? Welcome. All good, man. All good. We're good here. We've been long. We continue to be long. We know when to short, so it's all Gucci in this stream. What else do we need to see? USDT target smashed on that as well. Like, do we need to even say anything? XRP level 1 buy, level 2 buy. You have literally, you know, no reason not to be in this if you watch me every day. Hashtag gold miner. Okay. Where are you mining? Where are you mining gold? Please tell me Africa. Please tell me Africa. That's gonna be crazy. Full of scammers, you know. Northern California, no way. You know, I have a lot of friends that are in gold. Hashtag I'm going to check your services. You know, am I getting a cut? I do actually have a lot of friends that are into physical gold. It's crazy what these guys have to go through, you know. Insane. I've been selling claims for 15 years. Awesome. Guess what? Gold just reached our target over here, 4637. Congratulations. Bit of a rejection, but nothing solid for now. Still bullish. Still quite bullish, I'd say. If we get a drop probably below here, then I'll be looking to sell, but not before that. Not before that, I'm afraid. Silver. Freaking forging. Silver is forging. And gold is so not done. Like, gold is just is so not done. Gold, like, literally could go to $5,100. Imagine when that happens. What's gonna happen to silver? I'm in physical silver too. Awesome. Silver moonshot, broad location services. Let's go. That's good. We're getting some good contacts here in the live chat. Guys, keep popping. We'll eventually do something together, you know. You know what's really interesting today? So yeah, we saw MicroStrategy. Energy's been the leading today. Nano Nuclear with the highest gain of 2.8% today. Nanos, this you need to trade on the daily because all the levels on the daily are here. Kind of trading in between levels right now, so I don't think you know, that's something I wanna be interested in. The one healthcare GH, they're doing some, you know, GH, this stock, they're doing they're a biotech company doing, you know, trials with like psychedelics and stuff like that. They're trying to heal people using psychedelics, which is pretty awesome. It's more on a chemical level, like it's not, you know, just shrooms or something, but pretty awesome because this is the next target. for this, so I'm quite excited for that. The levels are quite clean on a daily. You have a recent level here from September 2025, well, recent, whatever, but see how clean the liquidity indicators are working, you guys. Please go get them. You have them for free for 30 days. Please go get them. And then they're like 20 bucks, like it's nothing, because this is your entry levels, right? Even if you observe the indicators on a daily basis by yourself, you know, you are going to create an edge just by observing what the indicators are doing. I promise you that. So yeah, liquidity grab, send it, right? Liquidity grab, send it. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So yeah. Kuhn, hello. How are you? Who had it? So yeah, that's kind of like one of the gainers today in the stocks, which is pretty awesome to see. Everything else is pretty much like a mixed bag, honestly. Just energy is doing quite well. Financials are like, you know, Bank of America is like bad. And if you watch the pre-market update, Hilhud Happy, thank you, Mathiao. Yeah, I'm good. It's all good. If you watch the pre-market update, I was talking about NASDAQ in the pre-markets, how nasty this looks, you know. And here you go. Here's your dump. US 500, same thing, you know. Here's your dump. What else? Yeah, MicroStrategy's up. Good stuff. MicroStrategy, energy, healthcare. You know, we have some consumer retails that are up a little bit. CarMax, that kind of stuff. But it's nice to see though. We'll just smash through liquidity as well. Pretty awesome. Missed the first part, but there are rotations from the TradFi to crypto. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what we were talking about in, you know, at the beginning of the stream. Like, what's the reason for that, right? And there's reasons for that. So make sure to check it out. Honestly, I freaking hate New York afternoon. It's like one of the sessions that I hate the most. Like, Asia is great, you know, London's great. London session is great if you want to trade like gold, for example, right? If you want to trade gold during London session is just so nice. Mostly ranging, you know, on the 1 minute time frame, you can find so many entries. It's insane. It's really crazy. It's really crazy. You guys. All right, so give me the altcoins that you want me to look at. Before that, make sure to like the video if you haven't already. Let's look at some alts today together, because there is some motion happening in the altcoin space. My list is completely messed up. I pressed to arrange the list by mistake, and it just completely lost its track. Like, I have all the coins that I don't want to look at, and the ones that I want to look at, all of them just mixed together. H bar, of course. I like that. I like that. If we manage to find the H bar. Is that the H bar that we have charted? Yeah, it's the H bar we have charted. We didn't get the deep retrace that we wanted to, but that's fine. So yeah, you know, H bar, we still gotta wait, chats, for that, I'm afraid. We have the potential, right? 0.22 definitely on the table. Daily time frame, this is not a joke. It should manifest at some point, but we need to break 0.236, and we're not really yet there. And not only 0.236, like if you're conservative, you're waiting for 0.1405. Like, I hate to say it, even though we have a little bit of motion in the altcoins, we still have to be mega giga careful, because this really could resolve into a retest of the daily SR flip zone down here before it does anything. You know what I mean? Like, we just need to watch out. Algorand, Atom. Okay, let's start with Atom. Atom. Look how many atoms I have here. Pretty much in the gutter. This is the one, $18 that we're trading way below levels, like way below. We're trading way below. So that's your weekly level here. I mean, you haven't even created a daily level yet. You know what I mean? Like, you haven't done absolutely nothing. But here is it, daily liquidity at $5.3. Weekly SR flip zone, so that is going to be a resistance for sure up here, this level, you know. But look at how many resistances you have on a daily. So, you know, your safest bet, if it's not weekly, it's probably not going to be, it's probably not even going to be weekly. Daily, yeah, I mean, for sure. You want it above here, at least above here. This is the daily SR flip zone that I would pay attention to. There is reasons for that. I teach that in the course. Go on the freaking course. Please do it. And you will understand exactly what I mean by that. But, you know, there is ways that you can pick the correct level. And the correct level here is $4.03. So you're trading at 2.595, right? Whatever you catch here, happy days if you do. There was definitely some motion here to consider with not many retests. So extremely hard for you to catch something like that. Almost close to impossible. Welcome, everyone. Marked weather, okay. Atom we're doing right now. What else? Grass, light. What other altcoins? Give me all the altcoins. All right, so that's what you want to see on a daily. Unfortunately, it's going to be nice if it breaks 3.5. It's going to be nice if it breaks 3.9. It could happen, but you don't really have an edge, right? You don't really have an edge until 4.3 is broken with a daily candle. And then you know, right? 4.3 broken, retest, chasing 5.3, 5.5, break that, and you know, you're shooting now for the bigger gains, right? You're shooting now for the bigger gains. This is one old trade, I guess, no, that we had here way back in October 2024. You know, times were good. You know what I mean? Times were good. We were positive. But they just broke it for us. All right, everyone. Yes, hit the like button. Grass. We can look at grass. Grass up 4% of the day, out of the gutter. Out of the gutter, grass. Respecting our levels that we put in, I think in November, December. And we were talking about this. I don't know if you guys remember. We were talking about this. Right, I remember specifically because I know what I would have said 100%. When you have a stack like that within an area like this, this is all liquidity, right? That's internal liquidity. You swipe that and then you send. Legendary setup. Actually, I like that. But still pretty much in the gutter, right? Look at this level. This was your level on grass daily, again with the indicators. Go just get the freaking indicators on your chart for free. Just do it and check all of the outs that you like. Okay, this is the daily. You look at the tap that you had on November 20th, right? Straight to that level, straight back down. That's the reason. This pump here was the reason why we were able to identify that level for a potential retrace. But you're still literally in the middle of nothing right now. In the middle of nothing. And this whole play to the upside could be a simple wick fill, you know, and nothing could happen. So I'll be very careful with that. I'll be very careful. Grass and light. Let's do light. I don't know what light is, but we're gonna do it. All right, cool. That's like something, I guess, not that old. All right, you definitely have some liquidity formation here at 2.5. The way this chart looks is most probably the best it's gonna do is that and then dump, but we're so far from that right now that I wouldn't even think about it. Let's see what's happening down here. Nothing, absolutely nothing is happening. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit fat nothing. So impossible for me to trade or create an edge for now. Maybe break some levels on a retest like 0.7655. Maybe if that happens, then I'll probably look at it. Light, yes, and like and subscribe. Guys, also check if you're subscribed, because I think YouTube has been unsubscribing a lot of people for some reason. XTM. The hell is that? Do you have perps on that thing? All right, whatever. Let's look at the spot, I guess. Not bad. Not bad at all. Smash through the daily. SR flip zone, retested. It's going for it. I like it. You have your next level slash, you know, resistance here at 0.074. 12 hourly. You have it also here at 0.04. So, you know, I kind of like this break. It's probably, it might consolidate a little bit more. The retest of this, potentially a good entry to chase that. Maybe again, it will retest. And then you're looking for that level and then next level. And then you're just kind of going level by level. 4 hourly is giving you some targets already. That target 12 hourly saying that it could go higher. Break that, then chase this target just one by one. So yeah, it's not looking terrible actually. Dash, for sure. I think I had a long on Dash. And I already closed it. I'm pretty sure I closed it already. But yeah, Dash is brilliant. I mean, we broke $70. Like, what more do you want? You broke $70. You're going for 152. Like, it's just what it is. It's just what it is. So here you're just like hoping for any pullback in order for you to be able to re-enter. You know what I mean? Let's see, the breakage here happened just right about here. So I'd say if you're lucky for a pullback, probably like $78, right? If we're good like that. This area could be legit for retracement. But yeah, it's doing really good actually. Oh, Dano dot. Okay, sorry. 1 second. We're at Dash right now. We did XTM. Now we're doing XMR. We're going one by one. Whoa. I mean, what can I tell you? Like, it looks amazing, and I think we actually saw that yesterday, and we were talking about the level that we were discussing before, which I already forgot about, to be fair. But this is sending, and it's actually going to reach the target that we were last talking about, which is kind of sick. that it's gonna do that. Let's pull some fibs on here. See what we're working with. Yeah, definitely, you know, smash through a lot of targets, which is pretty crazy. So, you know, probably $900 next. That's kind of crazy. You've already missed the train. Like, if you haven't caught that, you have most, you know, probably missed the train, I would say. So, that's what it looks like. The liquidity indicator is a cheat code. Yes, it is. DOT looks horrible. I mean, it needs a lot of work. It's one of those coins that just needs work. Short, no. You don't have an edge here to short. There is literally, you only have bullish candles. You have demand after demand after demand after demand. Where is the supply? Like, you know, you're guessing. It's a guessing work at the moment. But when an asset is so bullish, you need at least something on a daily time frame, which you don't have. You definitely don't have. So you need to wait. You need to wait for some supply to show. You know, the market makers, these guys that are, you know, making this happen, they're going to show their hands. It's very easy to spot if you know what to do. That's why get on the RTM course, learn how to trade, scan that code. You guys, honestly, I'm so annoyed you're not doing it because you're just missing out. All right, cool. DOT we said is looking bad. We're not going to SUI. That's from Crypto Manipulation Trader. Let's go, SUI, Crypto Manipulation Trader. Yeah, so this was our level for SUI. Not entirely tapped though, which is a bit annoying, but I guess, you know, just respecting the, you know, this imbalance over here, which is kind of fair, I guess. But at the same time, right, you're trading in between levels for SUI. So I'll be careful. Like, you need to break 1.96 with a little bit of a conviction. But overall, SUI is kind of fine. The reason for that is because it's kind of holding 0.236 here. 0.236. Right? But this is a SR flip zone at 1.17. But anyway, 0.236, always a buy zone, you know. If you, of course, disregard the massive liquidation that came up all the way to levels that were created back in like the year of 2024. But we had these levels marked, by the way, even before the liquidation. Go back to the videos and check when I was talking about SUI. Most of the videos have timestamps on. Before the liquidation, we had these levels down here on SUI. People were calling me crazy for calling levels like that low. Anyways, this is, you know, all these candles, this is in between levels work. You know, is it nice that you're trading above a weekly level? Yes. You know, last week, this week is great. But you do have another level up here at 1.96 that you want to be above that. But yeah, 0.236. Let's go. Send it. Sometimes with alts, it's really as simple as that, you know. Yes, everyone hit the like button, but so yeah, a little bit in the gutter. Hopefully we might, you know, send that to 0.5. So I've added some alarms to 0.5 because I don't know if it's gonna go higher. I don't even know if it's gonna do anything, to be fair, anymore. So yeah, SUI is kind of like, for the moment is bad news, right? For the moment is bad news. And it's not going to be good news anytime soon, actually, even if we start breaking levels. Sorry to break that down for you. TRX. Yeah, this was the buy zone here. You know, kind of a big zone, but that is what it is. We expected a drop to clear that liquidity down here. Actually, let's keep that for people that are new. It's good for them to see. And this is your daily SR down here, just at the liquidity that you broke, and now you're trading above it. So that's not bad, actually, at all. In fact, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. You have a very clean RTM model entry down here in this area. Very, very clean with a perfect retest. This is what I teach on the course. And now you're making your way up. You know, at least you're trying to. You have left this low as liquidity, so that's eventually going to be targeted. So you know that this asset's not going to stay up forever. This is kind of like the level that you're looking at. At the moment, you're just going level by level, right? So this is your next one. Up here, 0.31, anything between 0.31, 0.32. That's kind of like an immediate target, sort of, right? Providing this level continues to hold. You break that and then you start working your way up, right? You break that, you start working your way up. And that's pretty much what you can do, you know? Did we do all the outs that we were planning to do? Link. Let's go. So yeah, this was, you know, the 12-hourly level that we were looking at for Ling. Again, all of these stuff, you guys, I've given to you live here on stream. Look at the perfect tap, January 12th. If you're not in this, it's not my fault. Okay? That's all I can do for you. But anyway, this is Link, right? Very awesome. Continuing to break SR flip zones. The other one was $13. Now you're breaking that. You're trading above. It's doing good so far. AVAX we'll do in a second. You do have this massive block of resistance up here between $14 and $15. So I guess, you know, gotta be careful around here because this could just resolve into a massive range. It's gonna be terrible, but you never know nowadays, right? But yeah, it's just a lot of problems with Link. Oops, I don't want to make that bigger. A lot of problems with Link, and the levels are not like, risk to reward is not that crazy. So just keeping it real, but most importantly, you know, 0.236, right? Always a buy zone. And with the liquidation on 10th of October, we came back to the buy zone that we have since freaking August 2023. That's where it came, which is a shame, but the buy zones held. And you're recovering 0.236. So this indeed has a massive chance to run, right? To run to 22, maybe 26. I don't know. 22, I'd say, but maybe 26. You never know. RTM, this is what usually does. So, Popcat. What does it mean, BTC sort? Do you mean short? Bobcat is just horrid. But on the weekly, you could have potentially actually taken a long here. No cap. You could have done that. But still, not too strong, very risky, extremely risky. Like, if anything, if it runs, if anyone's long, like, I'd be looking at this level to kind of clear. Hi, CryptoDoc. What's up? CryptoDoc, I've been responding to your ticket on Discord. I'm not sure if you had a look at that. I was going to close your ticket because you're not responding. Let me know if you want me to close your ticket. Let's have a look at BTC, what's happening, because we've been chatting lots. We're all good. We're just pulling back. You know, New York afternoon session. This is New York afternoon session at its best for you, right? It's like you're short, you're long, you're getting screwed either way. Most of the times, like not always, not necessarily, but most of the times, I would say. You know, so I'd be careful with that for sure. Now, you guys, make sure make sure to join Discord if you haven't already. You guys are more than welcome. That's where I do my daily updates. That's where I try to help you guys. That's where I'm available literally all day for you guys. Also, make sure to always check the pre-market videos that I'm doing for you. It's important, right? To get all the context before you start trading. Okay, CryptoDoc, so I'm gonna keep your ticket open. That's fine, mate. No worries. It's all good. You're welcome, you guys. You're just awesome. So, trade on Bitfinex. Yes. Trade on Bitfinex, you guys. Honestly, I'm giving away cash. Like, this is pretty cool. And also, I'm giving away 2 funded trading challenges, 2 5K funded trading challenges. We're gonna pick the winner together, but for that, I think I'm gonna make like an email list or something. So all of you can register and I can get your emails and I can spam you. Nah, I'm kidding. Ken Rosher, you don't need to do anything. You're in. I already sorted you. Don't worry. Nobody needs to do it. All you need to do is just join. Like, if you're new to Bitfinex, you just click join now, like in the link, and you're in. But if you already have an account with Bitfinex, you have to contact customer service yourself and you have to tell them, hey, I'm trading with Gabby. I'm in Gabby's Discord. Transfer me, or something like that. You know what I mean? Because essentially that's how it works. You know, so then you're supporting me instead of supporting some scammers that you signed up with. You know, scammers with their ChatGPT staff that's giving you all the latest crypto news, and they're teaching you how to trade when they themselves have no idea what they're doing. You know. I've had people, I can never name names, you know what I mean? I'm never gonna do that, but I've had people that have literally told me, I don't know how to trade. And then 2 months later, you know, they're starting a YouTube channel and they're teaching people how to trade. And I'm like, what do I do now? Like, I can't say anything, you know, like, it's crazy. I swear to God, you guys, I swear to God. It's actually insane. And it's not like someone with like 1 or 2 followers, you know, it's like big people that don't know what to do, you know, and they're just like doing it. It's actually, it's crazy. It's sick. It sickens me, man. It sickens me. Yeah, yeah, like it's crazy. I mean, you know, I'm not making nearly as much money as they are because, you know, of all the stuff that they do that are not legitimate. But I don't care because I can trade and I know what I have. They don't have that, so they have to do that kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean? I guess survival, I don't know. Survival in, you know, for the cost of someone else, unfortunately. But it is what it is. That's why you have head on your shoulders, you guys, and you need to... I do care about others, you know? I've always been caring. My mom always tells me, what are you, Saint Mary? I'm like, Mom, maybe I am. I don't know. I have a lot of empathy. I think it's because like I've had like very tough parents, and that's just created a lot of empathy in me because I always kind of felt sorry for myself, so I can kind of like, you know, empathize with people. I think this is my explanation. That's how I rationalize stuff. I kind of explain them to myself like in a scientific way, and I'm like, okay, cool, that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's true though. It's true. So I want everyone that's new here from now on always to say hi in the chat box. I don't know how many people we get. Guys, also, please, on Twitter, I always share the stream. Not only that, you can also, if you have trader friends, you're probably chatting with 1,000 friends that are in crypto, in trading. Yes, share the stream with them so we can get new people here. The more people the stream gets to, like from different countries or whatever, the algorithm likes that, you know, and then we get more people and then we can keep doing that. Jumbo Master, we haven't seen Jumbo Master in a while. What's up, man? Where have you been? Awesome, very happy everyone's here. Patricia, oh, everyone's showing up. Yes, everyone hit the like button. Hawaii in the house. Yes, Hawaii. I've never been to Hawaii. That must be dope to go to Hawaii. Oh, let's have a look. So we had a sweep and now we're currently printing a bearish candle. This is gonna be so annoying. If we print a bearish candle over here, it's gonna be actually freaking annoying, you know, for some reasons, but whatever. It's fine though, it's fine. Let's just remove this for 1 second. $11.5 million, 18 buying absorption, consumers selling confirmation. Yeah, potential pullback here a little bit, but we should be fine. We should be fine. 95, 95.2. It's good. If it wants to do that, let it. Like, just let it be. Let it be. North Shore on Oahu is the choice. See, the Americans, they go to Hawaii. I went to this cafe not long ago and it had like on the wall, you could pin all the locations like in the map, and Hawaii was like all the way in the middle of nowhere, and I was like, what is this? And someone told me Hawaii. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? That's insane. All right, chats, are we clear on the plan here, the trading plan? The trading plan should be clear. I hope it's clear for everyone. Okay. Hopefully the pullback is not going to be that deep. Hopefully we're going to wake up tomorrow and Bitcoin is going to be 99K. You know what I mean? I don't trade New York afternoon. I just don't get in that stuff. But again, thank you so much for being here, you guys. Make sure to join Discord. If you haven't, make sure to support the links. Get all the freebies that I give, the indicators. Get on the course. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, right? Because tomorrow is Thursday and we have another stream. Thank you, everyone. Love you guys so much. Hope you have a great rest of your day.